So we kind of got a tug of war thing going on here. I'm going to tug it back to sports right quick.
Okay.
So get this. The New York Knicks, Carmelo Anthony, is actually waiting to see if the Bulls and or Rockets can clear up enough cap space. It really sounds like Melo has his mindset that if he's not leaving New York, he's definitely going to test every available market. How you feel about that?
Well, I'm one of the people, I don't want to say I bash Carmelo, but I give Carmelo a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Carmelo is one of those guys, he's a phenomenal offensive player. I think he can give more. Not just offensively. I'm talking about not just offensively. I mean defensively. I'm talking about as far as making his teammates better. If you know you're getting double teamed, and I know he played with the Knicks and some of his teammates are subpar. He has Raymond Felton he working with. That's why I think a move to a change of scenery would be great for Carmelo. Whether it's Chicago, hopefully y'all know I'm a Bulls fan. Hopefully my man D Rose come back healthy. Not knock on wood.
Who?
We have to see. I be knowing. You know what I mean? But I think a change in scenery. Don't forget that there's a lot of speculation going on about Carmelo might be signing with the Heat. Pat Riley have eyes on Carmelo.
Now let me speak on that right quick. Okay. I actually, as a Heat fan, I don't dig this. Now I can understand it. I mean, you look at Game 4, and it was very apparent that Miami needs another person who can score, who can just say, "Give me the ball and let me score."
But that was supposed to be Wade, wasn't it?
That was 06 Wade though. That was some years ago. This Wade right here, we just happy when he get it in the basket. But with that being said, I definitely feel like Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony are two of the best pure scorers in the league. But I honestly feel like it's a smarter move for the Heat instead of targeting another marquee player to bring in somebody who's got a reputation of just being, an exceptional role player. I'm talking people like Jamal Crawford, who's been like a career six man who can just come off the bench, unzip his warm-up suit, and bust your ass for 20. Let's get like a Jamal Crawford or maybe a Gerald Green or, one of these guys that can just come in and
Gerald Green.
I knew you was going there. I knew it. But yeah, definitely, I don't want to see Melo in Miami. That's just me.
Well, I will, I came to the realization being a Bulls fan that I would love to see Carmelo in a Bulls uniform. And I'm going to tell you why. To me, we don't know what's going on with Derrick Rose. Hopefully, if we can get 80% of what Rose used to be, I think we might not be getting MVP Rose, but we're getting a solid player. Better than a lot of the point guards in the league, in my opinion.
Better than Chalmers.
But the Bulls' problem, we are a defensive juggernaut. Our problem is we cannot score. If we don't have to give up any major assets, meaning Noah or Rose, we gave up Ding already, but like Noah and Rose and Taj Gibson, and we could sign Melo with clearing out them other clowns that can't score, Ronnie Brewer and them. Get them out of here.
Clowns?
Get Ronnie Brewer and them out of here, and we could get Melo. I think that'd be a major move for us, and I think that'll make us able to compete. We already compete in the East with no scoring. Imagine if we had an elite scoring. Now Carmelo going to the Rockets. What do you think about that? Adding Carmelo to Dwight Howard, Parsons, who they didn't what you call it when they didn't pick up his option? Excuse me, they didn't pick up his option. Harden, Parsons, Howard with Melo. What do you think about that?
Melo already plays for Houston. He's the guy with the big beard that can score but doesn't play any defense. He already got one of those. Why they want another one of those out there?
Well, I guess they want more score. They want
Dwight to guard his man and two other guys. What, Dwight gonna guard three people?
Well,
I think that's a horrible fit.
I think they going to just try and shoot you out the gym.
They're gonna try to outscore people. They need to ask Golden State how well that worked for them.
And the old Phoenix Suns with Steve Nash in them.
Exactly.
They used to try and outscore people, and that didn't work out either.
If I know you like I know you, you want to push us back to gaming news, don't you?
Of course. Let's go back to some gaming news. I want to talk about the Destiny beta that's coming out July 17th. The demo is this Thursday, meaning the alpha came out. If you guys didn't get the alpha code, I played the alpha. The alpha is pretty good. Also, there's a white PlayStation 4 coming out with Destiny on 9/9/14. So if you guys haven't picked up a PlayStation 4, if you guys want Destiny, you can get a bundle for about $450, which is about $10 cheaper than it would be if you buy each of the game and the console separately. So anytime they put in a bundle together and it's saving you a little bit of money, that's also a plus. But I played the alpha. K-Spade didn't play the alpha, and it's a lot of, like I said, it's the alpha, it's not the beta. So this is the raw. It's still raw, but it was a lot of fun. You get to create your own character. You was online playing against other dudes, shooting them in the face. Like, how could you complain about that? A lot of people really was going on saying it was real buggy. That is to be expected from an alpha.
It's crazy because I've actually only heard good things about it, to the point that I've been online, trying to cash in some cool points and see if somebody could give me an alpha code. But I've actually heard good things about it.
I seen you politicking for an alpha code. Yeah, but I mean, the Destiny, it's a breath of fresh air for a shooter. I'm gonna just say that it was definitely a breath of fresh air. Let's talk about the LA Kings. They won the Stanley Cup Finals 4-1 against the New York Rangers. I don't know if my man K-Spade watched hockey, but the game 5 last night went into double overtime, and the Kings was able to score in the second overtime and was able to put the Rangers away for the Stanley Cup Championship. And everybody from LA was going crazy on Twitter. Y'all know I follow a lot of people in gaming and in sports, and they was going crazy saying, LA, we back. And New York, come on, New York Rangers.
I heard it was an epic game, though. I mean,
it was a great game.
My TV, I got this code on my TV. I'm not allowed to get hockey. Anything hockey related, it just comes out looking like a blur. I don't get that. But get this, though. Grand Theft Auto 5 has confirmed they are coming to next-gen consoles.
That's right.
This fall. I believe the PC as well. Am I right?
That's right. The PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC. Now, there's a lot of speculation going around, a lot of rumors saying that only the PlayStation 4, only your online character on the PlayStation 4 will carry over. They don't know yet about the Xbox One and, well, it didn't come out for PC, but they don't know about Xbox One. So it could be just a rumor. A lot of fanboys about PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's a lot of fanboys, so they could definitely just be spreading rumors saying, oh, well, you need to get it for PlayStation 4 because your character won't carry over. Well, we had it on Xbox 360 anyway, so we would have to start over regardless.
Right.
But I'm just excited to have it come to next gen so we could be out there mobbing again.
Now, let's get into some more sports stuff. You're going to love this. The Knicks reached an agreement with Derek Fisher. 5 years, $25 million. And that means that Derek Fisher, as well as Steve Kerr, who was recently hired as a coach, both came in the game making more money than 2-ring-wearing Eric Spoelstra. What's up, man?
Let me tell you something. I am. At least Steve Kerr was a GM.
True.
He at least ran Phoenix. Derek Fisher came right off the bench like Jason Kidd.
Yes, sir.
Like Jason Kidd to just get a coaching job. Like, matter of fact, Phil Jackson got fined $25,000 for talking to Derek Fisher while he was still in the playoffs with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's why the Thunder lost.
This is crazy.
That's why the Thunder lost. Fish couldn't focus. Yeah, he was like, hold on, KD, I help you with the jump shot after I get out the phone with Phil. That's how it went down.
Man. This is crazy. Like, these players are getting faster coaching jobs. Poor Pat Ewing.
I know,
Poor
right?
Patrick Ewing, who has been paying his dues as an assistant for it had to be over 10 years.
Oh, yeah, more than a decade. Just holding the clipboard.
Come on, man.
Like
Poor
a beast.
Pat Ewing. And he cannot get a job. I think Pat Ewing is an assistant coach right now for the Bobcats, but I mean, he's been an assistant for some major coaches. He was assistant for Orlando when they went to the championship. Come on, man. Why can't Pat Ewing get a job? It's terrible. Now, we're going to talk about back to gaming, as usual. We're going to go back to gaming. I want to talk about some releases for E3, some of the games that's coming out on Xbox One. We can talk about Sunset Overdrive. Of course, Call of Duty. The Xbox always show them because they get the maps and everything first. We can talk about a new Crackdown, which I'm very excited for.
Me too.
We're going to talk about Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 5, Forza Horizon 2, Fable Legends, and they showed a bunch more games, indie games, all type of games are coming. And if you have one of these next-gen consoles, then you already know the gaming drought is real out there. The struggle is real. The struggle is definitely real. It's been no games. So whenever they showing all these games, you get excited. So what games are you looking forward to for the Xbox One, Spade?
I mean, the usual suspects. Of course, I want to check out the new 2K that we've yet to see any gameplay of. I want to check out I'm really excited to check out the new Live, which we haven't seen any gameplay of, but we have seen some really good looking screenshots. And Madden, the new Madden looks beautiful.
Of course,
Madden looks beautiful. So for me, the usual suspects.
What about COD? You was a COD guy.
Yeah, but you know, right now I'm one of the rare people that's really digging Titanfall. You know, so I'm more interested in seeing what Titanfall is about to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll probably pick up COD as well, but right now I'm ready for COD to just do something different. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing all the time.
We're definitely going to go back to sporting news. Hall of Fame coach Chuck Noll passed away at 82 years old. I happen to think that 82 was a good life. It's sad to see somebody pass away, but 82 is definitely a good life. He's been for a while, especially a guy of Chuck Noll's stature. If you guys don't know, he won 4 Super Bowls. I want to say he took the Steelers to 4 Super Bowls. I don't know if he won all 4. I think they won 4.
I think he won.
I think they won all 4, right? They won all 4 Super Bowls. And Chuck Noll was one of those guys, and this is why I like the Steelers organization. It's one of those guys, you know, if they struggle, if Chuck Noll, Mike Tomlin, Bill Cowher, if they struggle, the organization stuck with them. And that's why I think Chuck Noll was able to win those Super Bowls. Bill Cowher was able to win those Super Bowls. Mike Tomlin, who struggled, he been in the struggle juice lately. And they sticking with him. He might, you know, so I want to say rest in peace to Chuck Noll. He was a great football mind. Y'all know I'm a huge football fan, so I just want to say rest in peace to Chuck Noll.
Yes, sir. So look, I was just talking to you guys about my excitement for Titanfall. So here's a piece of news with that. When Titanfall 2 is launched on the Xbox One, it will also launch on the PlayStation 4. Now, if you guys know, on the first Titanfall, it was an Xbox exclusive. So this is going to give the title an opportunity to broaden its fan base because, I mean, quite frankly, people are trying to judge whether or not Titanfall 1 was a success or a failure when it probably didn't get the fair shot that a Battlefield Call of Duty got. So who knows? You know, this might really take that franchise to the next level.
So do you think Titanfall would do well on the PlayStation 4?
Of course it will. I mean, for the same reason that you just spoke of. It's not a lot of options out here. And even if you find some of these games that you like, unless you're one of those guys who just like to play the same game all the time, you're still going to want some variety. And if nothing else, it offers that.
So let's talk about the PlayStation 4. We're going to stick to that theme. And this is probably going to end the weekly wrap-up. At E3, the PlayStation 4 showed a lot of exclusive games. One is Uncharted 4. Y'all know I'm a huge Uncharted fan. Uncharted is amazing. It's an amazing game. So they showed Uncharted 4. Not gameplay, just a little teaser to get you fired up for Uncharted. They showed Batman Arkham Knight, which you can be in the Batmobile. I know you're excited for that, Spade. You want to be in a Batmobile driving fast, 900 horses. Let's go. They showed The Order. They showed Far Cry 4. They showed Mortal Kombat X. You ain't excited for Mortal Kombat? Fatality? We grew up on that.
Mortal Kombat looked really good. Yeah, man. It looks great, but I was never good at Mortal Kombat, so I'm not that excited. But let me throw something in right quick. The thing that kind of perked everybody's interest about Far Cry 4 was reportedly people could join your game even if they didn't have the game. Now, I don't really know how that's going to work, but that sounds pretty exciting.
I mean, that's dope. Y'all know I buy everything, so if y'all can get in the game with me, we can mob. That's what I'm with that. I'm with that. So they also showed Little Big Planet 3, which had the I'm not a Little Big Planet fan, but they had the crowd going crazy with Little Big Planet. They also showed The Last of Us Remastered. That did get a release date. So if you guys want to know about that, you can go to GameStop, Amazon, everything, and reserve all that. Any of those games you're looking forward to, aside from Far Cry Spade and Mortal Kombat, you need to be looking forward to Uncharted. It's a great game.
Man,
Batman.
The only Drake I kick it with is a rapper. I don't rock with that guy.
He light skinned, Spade, chill.
I'm pretty excited about Mortal Kombat, but I'm gonna have to take it to my nephew's house. I'm gonna have to play against somebody who can't play. If I play against somebody with skill, I won't like it at all.
I want to thank my man K Spade for being here, joining me on the weekly wrap up. I'm your boy Authentic 973. I'm your boy Leparis57. Spade, do your outro. let them know who you are, where they can find you.
Man, first of all, I want to thank you again for having me, man. And I want the subs to get this guy a hard time. See if you guys can help me strong on my way on the show more often. I really had a blast with it. I don't have no fancy outro like Leparis, but Leparis, tell them how you end your shit.